Hello everybody. So fall is here, and for many places it means starting to preserve your food so it lasts a little bit longer during the winter. And today I'm gonna be, well, actually it's the first time I do make these, but I'm gonna be making pickled beets, which will look something like that when they're done. Eat one? Alright. I'm gonna pickle them in vinegar, sugar, and onions, and a little bit of spice. I'll show you that later on, because now I need to, well, what I do, I take off both parts, the tail and where the leaves are, and I'm gonna have them boil for about, I'd say, 45 minutes. And yeah, that's it. If you cook them too long, they'll get like harder, and you'll need to cook them like for 5 hours for them to become soft again. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna boil this for about 45 minutes, or I'll check with a knife when they're done. And that's just water, no salt, no nothing. Alright, it's been about, I'd say, yeah, roughly 45 to 50 minutes. And the knife, like, well, let me get it. Like that. The knife, yep, let's see. Goes in, well, without any much force. But it's really important you use a knife, because with a fork it wouldn't go in at all. So, I'm just gonna put it in the sink. And oh yeah, for this recipe you need to keep some of the juice. Alright, now I'm gonna take the peels off, and I'm also gonna start cutting them, well, the way I want them to be in the pot. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna be sterilizing my pots. Basically put them in boiling water for about 20 minutes, and they should be sterilized. And also, I'm gonna start, oh, there you go. I'm gonna start putting together my, is it brine or whatever? Anyway, I got the recipe here, so let's do this. Alright, so this is my recipe. Let me check here. 6 cups of vinegar. I use white vinegar. And the pot. In there's a 3 tablespoons of coarse salt. Let me check here. The onions were kind of hot today. So yeah, I'm crying right now. Yeah, okay. 3 cups of the beet juice from cooking them. 6 cups of vinegar. 3 cups of sugar. 6 tablespoons of coarse salt. And to that you can add 6 cloves and a stick of cinnamon. And let me just check here in my little pantry. Okay, it's cloves. In French, cloves, we call them clou de girofle. Anyway, you can put them in the little bag so you can retrieve it after that. Because you know, if there's a few cloves in a pot, it might end up tasting like cloves instead of beets. And 9 onions diced up. I'll put the recipe in the, you know, on the info section, by the way. And yeah, that's how. And apparently this recipe should make like 10 pounds of beets. So yeah, I'm gonna put the juice and all the rest that I mentioned, and I'm gonna be doing it. Let's go. Alright, now just cutting the beets in well, either squares or rounds, or whatever the way you want them to be cut. They'll fit better in the pot, and it'll help the well, the little brine get in. Alright, and well, that's my sister, by the way, she's helping me today. This is gonna be boiling soon. and the pots are almost ready. And once everything is almost done, I'll be taking a pot out. Ah, well, I'll show you. Alright, man, when you've never made any beet, it's a lot of preparation. So yeah, now pots are they're done, they're sterilized. This has boiled 5 minutes, and this is just starting to boil. I'm gonna let them boil at least 2 minutes. Those are the covers. Let me show you that you get in, little boxes like that. These you need to have new ones every time you make new preserves. But the rims like that, you just put them on. They don't need to be brand new each time. But this needs to be brand new. And yeah, I'm just gonna let it boil. I don't know, it sterilizes them first of all, and it softens the little rubber on top. And yeah, after that, take the pots, empty out the water, put it there, fill it up with beets, and then add how much it'll take. And by the way, this, it varies depending on how big or little are your beets, because it's gonna take more or less of this in your pot. So even if you follow my recipe, you might end up with not enough anyway. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so let's do this. Take your pot out of the boiling water. Yeah, next year I'm gonna have better equipment for sure. Alright, fill it up with beets. This also I'm gonna get something to put on top of that. And I'm also going to get another big cauldron, whatever, a big pot. There you go. Don't want too much in them. Now let's have the juice. Gonna make a mess. I don't want too much onions. The onions are all on the top, so it's kind of hard to do. Alright. There you go. Back. It's stuck together, I can't get down. Come on. Right, look. Alright, I got one. Push that on that. Just like that. Should seal on its own, I guess. Come on. Go. Don't tighten the cover or anything, it's just to make it stick. Leave it in there for 24 hours. They should like pop. The cover is gonna get, it's gonna get sucked in a little bit. And those that doesn't pop, put them in the fridge and eat them up, in the month or in the week. So yeah, that's it, beets. The way I did it for the first time. Alright, I'm gonna finish this all. See ya!